What's up, guys? I'm Thunderwood from 9Electric, and you are in the pit.
I don't have time to read this, so we're just going to go and we're going to do Question Roulette.
You got it.
250 questions, randomly.
All right.
And then we'll talk about the album and whatever else. And this is going to be completely random now, so whatever it lands on, we'll answer it. What is something that you are obsessed with?
What am I obsessed with?
I see you everywhere. Honestly, I see you every freaking where. I just saw her like 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
I don't know. Not important.
She's always around.
Not important.
What am I obsessed with?
What are you obsessed with?
I'll tell you what I'm obsessed with. I recently started filming music videos for bands. I live in Hollywood.
Right.
My band is from Hollywood.
2 weeks ago.
And so when I'm not on the road, I'm shooting music videos. And I am obsessed with anamorphic lenses. I just freak out about it. It's the native widescreen. It's like how in the 1950s, when people, they're like, oh, everyone's going to go watch TV and they're not going to come out to the movies. We got to come up with something.
It's like the new thing in photography now is the rebirth of the medium format cameras.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like you got your DSLR there,
right?
But then you pop on this 1950s kind of freaky lens in front of it,
right?
And it just screws up your image.
That's awesome.
And it looks amazing.
That's cool. Hey, am I still in frame?
Are
Are we still in frame here? Just look at my camera real quick. It probably turned off. They're back here. Are we both still in frame?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Because it looked like it's shooting it when we by. That's all. That's all.
It's a little low.
Overshare. All right. Next question. What's more important, great car or great house?
That's a good question. I guess it depends on if you're looking for action or you already have it. If you've already got action, then you got to bring her back to not a shitty house.
Right.
But if you're looking for the action, then you need to trick her into getting the action with you by having a cool car.
Okay. Next question.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
We're on the same page.
What is your favorite genre of movie?
Favorite genre of movie?
Please say romantic comedies.
Romantic comedies. Actually,
Okay.
I do like them. I guess it just depends on my mood. You know, sometimes a cheesy horror flick just does it right, you know?
I'm truly. Around the bus is like.
There's awesome saxophone music going on.
I watch horror movies constantly.
Horror movies. And in fact, like, what's the latest one I saw is Zombievers. Have you seen
Hated
that?
Man.
But it was horrible. It was horrible. But that opening scene that had Bill Burr driving the truck, and
you have to watch it,
who was
dude.
with them? Who was his passenger?
Honestly, if you have like 2 hours to kill,
it's horrible.
that's
but it's
the greatest.
Go kill somebody else rather than.
That's like the greatest. It's like the greatest movie to fall asleep to because.
But who's that guy? Your body is my wonderland.
John Mayer.
He's in the opening scene. Him and Bill Burr. It's the only scene that they're in, but it's the whole movie is worth it, at least just to sit through that opening scene, because it's one of the funniest opening scenes of a movie I can think of, and it's just them two just rapping. And dude, John Mayer has like amazing comical timing. It's killer.
I guess that goes into that answer.
Yeah.
I went to school with him.
That answers the question of what is the worst movie you've ever seen.
Worst movie I've ever seen.
I just watched mine yesterday, so.
Oh, what was it?
It was called Monsters.
Just called Monsters.
Monsters. It was really
Pretty general.
pretty generally bad.
Generally bad.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Isn't the worst movie ever that you've ever seen Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad. I would say it was the most tragic expenditure to be like, oh, let's make this big opus, and it was not an opus.
Well, a big lot of cash on this piece.
Yeah, it was a big waste of money.
I guess you could,
compared to what it could have been.
You could shine a turd all day long, it's still going to be a turd.
Yeah. So it was it was just like storyline on top of storyline. It was like that scene when what's his name? In Walk Hard. Have you seen Walk Hard?
I have not.
All right, it's basically like a comedy based on like all the musical greats just put all together into one character. So the Brian Wilson era of this guy. They're like, it's like 5 songs on top of each other. I'm working out. I'm trying to say something.
It's like getting breast implants but having ass cheeks put on.
Yeah. It was just like too many characters they had to develop in a short amount of time. It was a, you know.
Downer.
It could have been way better. I don't know how, but it could have been.
Who was the first band or musician you were really into, and do you still like them?
The first musician I was really into, one of my earliest memories was my parents putting in like a compilation record, and it had Depeche Mode on it. It had a Billy Idol song, and it had, I think, a David Bowie song. And those 3 artists I still listen to all the time.
Nice.
So,
are there any influence?
Oh, big time, yeah.
Good.
For like what we do in our band, yeah, I would say there's connective.
Very cool.
There's a connection.
Mine, and I have 2 stories. Mine, the first one I really remember as a kid was listening to my mom's Beatles 45s on her record player, and that was in the late 60s, early 70s. Not to age myself at all.
No,
but I was probably like 6 or 7.
That's an awesome first taste of music.
And then my second one that I really remember, and I'm thinking it was 73, 75-ish sometime, and but Kiss was on like a midnight rock concert. It was black and white.
Yeah.
And we were sitting in the living room. My mom's cousin was at our house, and the Kiss came on the TV, and she came down and turned the TV off. She says, "That's the Devil's music." That. And my eyes lit up like, "Oh, that's awesome! If she hates it, I'm gonna listen to it." So I have been a Kiss fan since I was probably 10.
It did the exact thing that they were hoping.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That moment was what every household, there was someone go, "Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Save the children from it."
Devil's music, kids in Satan's service.
Man.
So the Beatles and Kiss, and yes, I still listen to it. All right, next question. This has been fun. I honestly don't know if I'm going to edit this or not. What are the 3 most important apps you have on your phone? Please turn that off.
The 3 most important apps. I would say we haven't done a lot of GoPro shooting on this one, but the GoPro app on my phone. What else, man? Man, apps on my phone.
You're not a big app person?
I'm not big on busying up my life with stuff, but if it can simplify certain crap that I'm up to, awesome. But yeah, I mean...
How about the appetite for destruction?
Tells
you different places you can go and destroy.
Well, yeah, I keep breaking my iPhone, so right now I've got a Samsung. So my app, I'm missing my apps right now.
Why is everyone talking about Samsungs this week? It's I just had this conversation with Nixie, like, oh my gosh.
What it is it's like the bottom of the line Samsung, because I was tired of replacing spendy phones.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so I haven't really gotten involved in the choices that are on there yet.
Ah.
I got to spend more time with it.
Yeah, you know what? I think my important apps are Facebook, Twitter. I watch Netflix too. I'll be at a show watching Netflix.
On this new phone. I do.
I watch Netflix on the phone. It shows.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be working? Yeah, no. What song always puts you in a good mood?
What song always puts me in a good mood? Hey, Mikey.
Huh?
What's that artist's name that we keep listening to after the shows?
Oh, Wheeler Walker Jr.
Wheeler Walker.
I just talked to him like 2 months ago.
What's
that guy's
song
off
called?
the chart.
And kicking ass.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it, I laugh because by the end there's that bizarre twist.
Yeah, the one that Wheeler
dick and kicking ass, like
the one that I just talked to him like 2 months ago. He's awesome.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is really awesome. He's really awesome.
I was introduced to that song, like the sound guy from Gemini Syndrome.
Right.
He would play it after every set, and I started just realizing what the lyrics were, and I was like, this is.
He's got another one.
Out loud every night.
He's got another one. Video. It's called. And it starts out like a really cool,
I haven't seen the video,
old school country song, and it turns into your
video.
dog, your friends, house, everything about that.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I like that
one. Fighting,
farting, and is a good one.
The song puts me in a good mood is Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond.
I like that song.
You know what? I have a weird thing with Neil Diamond. What is one thing you bring with you everywhere you go? I mean, besides your band.
Usually like a pad of paper and writing material, because like, just being a creative person. You
Right.
don't want to lose those ideas if
Right.
you're on the spot. And then if I'm too lazy to write it down, like Mitch Hedberg said, I got to convince myself it wasn't a good idea.
Oh,
But yeah, I would say that's probably the most
mine is my camera. I carry it everywhere I go.
awesome. Yeah,
Everywhere
I
go.
do carry a lot of cameras.
And like you, I was a chef for a while, and I'd be like in the middle of the night, wake up, and go, oh, that's such a great idea, and I have to write it down, otherwise I'll forget what it
flavor
was.
Mixture,
So
yeah. So you're a creative type of person.
Yes.
So you want to have.
It's a left-handed issue.
I'm a lefty myself.
See, look at that.
Respect.
That just goes and proves the theory that lefties are smarter than righties. Just saying.
Word.
Just saying. We'll do one more. Let's just swing it and see what happens. What comes up? Ooh, go ahead, pick one. Your choice.
Physical books or ebooks? I like physical stuff. Like I said, I carry around like a writing utensil because I feel like I can doodle faster or take notes faster. There's something about beyond just the written word that can carry the idea sometimes.
Right on.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
So I prefer the physical, but obviously it's more convenient to have a million books at your fingertips. So I appreciate being able to type or write or have an ebook
Yeah.
in a computer. But
I like physical books, especially if they have pictures,
yeah,
because easier for me to understand, and it keeps my attention longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go ahead and talk about the album. I don't know the name of it. Honestly, I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to it.
You're new to this whole thing.
Yeah. Can you tell?
The 9Electric situation. We got a new album, a brand new. This is our first official album, full length. It's called The Damaged Ones. We are actually label mates with Gemini Syndrome and Stitched Up Heart.
And they all just put out albums.
Yes, it's all right around the same
Nice.
time. So it came out this summer, just recently, and it'll blow your hair back, dog.
Good.
This is actually real. This was happening.
Really?
Yeah, she coughed too hard and blew her wings right off, man. Poor girl.
Tuberculosis
It's
gets you
all
every
right,
time.
we put some tape. It was duct tape. My grandpa taught me this. Duct tape over that. She's fine. Totally fine. Wings are coming back. She's fine. And that's
Awesome.
And that's me looking. That's the most big face I could muster up. Look how judgmental I look in that picture. I'm like, oh, I would not have worn that pattern with that color. That's what I was thinking right there. Oh dear.
All right. Well, this has been fun, and I know I have a lot of editing to do, but I'm all right with that.
But your lefty, right-minded abilities will go right to it.
Or it'll just look choppy.
Yeah. You're like, what was he trying
What
to
did
do?
you just say there? All right, man. Thanks.
Dude, good
Appreciate
meeting
your
you,
time.
man.
No, I'm just kidding.
From the top,
You do that, all that.
make it natural.
Can you make all of that look?
Want to party with you?
Party, we're gonna be in Omaha tomorrow.